And we are back live in the hall with Dave Mims and GMA's IT in a Box. Hi, Dave. How are you doing today?
Doing good.
Good. So everyone, I'm sure, has heard about IT in a Box, but there's so many different services that you all offer and so many solutions. Kind of tell us what IT in a Box is and some different things you offer.
So just as an overview, when a city signs up for GMA's IT in a Box, they're going to get a new city website. Custom design is included, provides online payments. We'll manage all of the content. You're also going to get data backup with unlimited offsite data backup storage. You're going to get document management and records management, email, 24/7 support, cyber protection.
Wow.
There's a lot included.
That's a lot. So let's kind of like break down those. So many cities say, oh, we can just go and build our own website. We don't need that. But let's talk a little bit about kind of the backup and the storage. Like, how important is that to a city and to anybody that has a website?
So as I talk with city clerks, they'll tell you that their most valuable asset for that city is going to be those city records.
Right.
And other than somebody's life in jeopardy, I can't think of anything more important than maintaining those city records. So with data backup, what we do is not just back it up. We know that we can restore that data because on a quarterly basis we test it.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
just as Reagan said, trust but verify. So we do.
Very true. Awesome. So as far as like the content and things, so you all go in and kind of have like a very personal like partnership with them. How do you all figure out what goes on the website? How involved is the city when it is like determining their brand and like what it looks like?
Perfect. So the city drives that. In other words, the city is going to work directly with our designers to come up with a custom look and feel that's going to best reflect that community. And I can't stress that enough. When someone's interested in learning about a community today, where's the first place they're going to go?
To their website.
Right.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't reflect the community well, what are they going to do?
Let's go somewhere else, definitely.
So what we work to do is work with them to find out what's unique to their community, what are they wanting to accomplish with the website, and that's what we put together for them.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So how long has IT in a Box kind of been in motion with GMA?
So originally it started with reaching out to our cities.
Right.
And what we learned is that better than 80% of our cities are 8 to 10 years behind in technology, a lot of risk. So GMA came up with this program to meet that need for our cities. And the program's been in existence for about 3 years now.
Okay, yeah. That's a long time. So, I'm very fortunate to be able to read some of the success stories that IT in a Box has come and, taken over cities' websites and really have been like a hero, a godsend for some of these cities who are like, I don't know what I'm doing. So can you kind of share some of those stories, maybe your most memorable or the most recent cities that you all have been a part of?
So each city is going to have a driving factor as to why they're looking toward IT in a Box. And many times it's because of something that's recently occurred that says, hey, we need to get this accomplished.
Right.
And this could be from, worst case where a server's failed, or even best case whereas we need to get our website modern, or maybe even someone's been attacked with a virus and we've got to get that protection. So each city will have a unique need as to why they finally decided to move forward with it, but each time when they do, by signing up with GMA's IT in a Box service, they quickly get modern and they get to stay modern because technology is moving so fast.
Yeah, sounds like it. So is there a specific city that you may that you all have worked with? I know I remember reading about, I interviewed someone with Colquitt, the city, and they loved you all. They said, we just love IT in a Box so much, Dave Mims and his team. So why is it that kind of makes people fall in love with you all so much? Is it personal? What is it?
I think so. And the number one reason why is I truly feel that we have to serve our communities well.
Wow.
And I believe that there's really two things that will set us apart. I think the technology part's a given.
Right.
That's because we're professionals. But I really think what sets us apart is responsiveness, and number two, communication. So when I look at the city of Colquitt, if you haven't visited their website, please visit their website.
Right.
It's beautiful. But one of the things that they're really proud of there is the murals that are throughout the city. So we've taken those murals and showcased them within that first page, so you'll see much of what's going on within that community. So it's a good-looking website. I think it reflects the community well, and everyone there is great to work with.
Right.
Yeah.
So awesome. So in addition to the website, did you provide other things for the city or other services?
Right. So one of the things is the 24/7 support.
Okay.
I mean, I believe personally that when somebody picks up the phone to call us for help, they're needing help now.
Right.
That means that we respond now. That means that you don't go to voicemail. That means that you're not going to a call taker that calls you back. My expectation is when someone calls into us, that within a couple of minutes, they're working with someone to resolve their issue. I believe responsiveness is critical.
Yeah, I think that's big. So besides kind of that responsiveness and that personal connection, what else sets IT and Sophicity, your company, apart from other companies like yours?
So technology. Used to technology would radically change about every 3 years.
Right.
Now it's changing it's really faster than almost every year. So what we work to do is not only get a city modern, but keep them modern.
Right.
And for example, we're about to release with the next version of IT in a Box, and all existing accounts get this for free, it's just included. But a big one is video archiving. When you look at the storage requirements around video and how video best serves our communities, I think it protects our officers.
Right.
But the storage requirements are going to outpace any sort of retention requirement. So what we're including with IT in a Box in this next release, and it should be within about 30 days, is video archiving, and then also policy and compliance.
Wow.
So for cities that haven't adopted policies related to computer use or internet use or network use, we're going to drive adopting that compliance, educating the users on what compliance requirements are, and then maintain that moving forward as the technology continues to change.
That's exciting. I mean, definitely to hear about all these things coming out with the next IT in a Box. Is there anything else like that you want to share that's rolling out with the next version?
So those are primarily the primary features.
Those
are big. But those are going to be the primary new release, new features to focus on. But again, as we're working with our cities and as we identify needs that they have, we quickly take those and trying to determine how can we best leverage technology to meet that need. But I can't stress enough. First, we got to know about the need.
Right.
And then number two, we need to know about policies related to those needs so that we can best fit it. And always considering cost. Our cities stretch every dollar as far as they can for their communities. And we're very conscientious of that.
Right. And can you speak a little more to that? Because I know, when you say you're going to give the city all these services, they're like, well, I can never afford that. Can you speak to the affordability, kind of the budget friendliness of IT in a Box?
That's a blessing of being a part of GMA.
Yeah.
Because GMA, with every program, works to meet the need and do it as cost effectively as possible. And that's, when we originally launched IT in a Box, GMA had two tenets. The two tenets is that it had to be comprehensive to support the needs of our smallest city to our largest. And number two, it had to be affordable from our smallest to our largest.
That's awesome.
And it is.
Good.
That's simple. Yeah.
Good. Yeah, and I've heard that too. I haven't been at GMA long, but every time I hear about IT in a Box, they're like, we love them. They're so personable and it's affordable. So, can you tell us how we can get in contact with you for people that have fallen in love with IT in a Box and they want to get it tomorrow? How can they contact you?
Number one, hit GMA's website.
Yes.
Number two, you can reach out to Alan Dickerson, or you can reach out to myself, Dave Mims at Sophicity.com, and would love to have the chance to talk with anybody and everybody that'd like to learn more.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Dave. Thank you for your time. We're going to go back. We're going to see a little more of the convention center, and then we're also going to learn more about the Savannah Bananas that we visited. Thank you.